Abe Lincoln burnt down everything. I was like, oh no. Biden, you just insulted Lincoln.
I saw somebody say that Trump got called Lincoln.
I know. He called him whatever, and Trump's like, wait, Biden, I compared myself to Lincoln. I'm not Abe Lincoln. I'm like, damn, he's senile.
He's got dementia.
Yeah, that poor man was bodied.
Unceremoniously.
The best part, as I told you before, was when the broke out. He goes, "So are you gonna end frack?" He's like, so you're gonna destroy the oil industry? And he's like, "Yes, I'm gonna get rid of the oil, the oil industry part." And the moderator just looks at him like, "Why did you say that?"
I'm on Hoth.
Okay, if you're on Hoth, what happened on Hoth? Who invaded Hoth?
It's the Empire versus the Rebels. Empire Strikes Back.
No, I mean, who could you play as in Hoth out of that group to fit me?
Oh, you know that this game, unlike the original, it took away era-locked heroes. You can use the wrong heroes in the wrong eras.
I know. I just kind of noticed that. I was like, what
that
do
I enjoy. But here's the thing: I enjoyed that because it spicens up the fights.
Oh yeah. You're not
and perfect. I'm the fucking Empire. I'm gonna be a shore trooper in the middle of a fucking snowy wasteland. Unlimited power. You cannot escape me. It's been a minute since I've been out of my field. Wait, do they have any... Okay, so the heroes are still 4,000, that's fine. I can work with that. I can get my shit up by then.
The Rebel Alliance thought it could hide on
Yeah, fuck the Rebel Alliance, let's go.
no one can escape the Empire's.
Oh, the Rebel Alliance sucked in lore for a while. The ones in the Battle of Hoth were actually able to do shit.
And I mean, because I admit, I might like the original, but the original had a terrible first-person view. At least in this one, by the tap of holding the button, I can at least switch perspectives. But I play in third person because of Battlefront 2 original. Get out of my way! This is NCIF, or whatever you fucking call it. Ow! See,
NYPD means I will knock your punk's ass down!
I don't shoot like a stormtrooper. That's the shit about me.
If you don't get the reference, apparently you've never watched Hollywood.
I've never watched what?
When I said NYPD means I will knock
Did you see Racist Mario?
Never heard of it. Is that
Like racist, it's like Mario Kart, but it's a racist parody.
Oh. Are we referring to the Robot Chicken special where they...
No, it's on YouTube. If you look it up, it'll ruin Mario Kart for the rest of your life.
No, the one that did that to me ruined Mario was the Robot Chicken parody.
Oh, Retro changed his name to Cosmic Gaming Star. Oh.
Oh, sweet.
It's his birth. He gets his PC tomorrow, which is good.
Hey, good for you.
All I gotta do is capture this one command post, and we move. I'm the one leading the team. I'm already leading the team. What the fuck? I'm walking around with that. You know that heavy ass gun that the troopers, what were those fucking troopers called? That they had those heavy ass assault rifles. I'm just using them on a base trooper class. Yeah, the ones that they carry those big LMG like guns.
Yeah, the assault ones or the oh god, I can't think of.
Get this. I have enough points to play as a hero 2 times already.
Oh man. That just goes how much better of a shooter you are now.
But here's the thing, I play in third person because I get a wider perspective of who I'm shooting at.
I'm like,
yeah, I know.
It's easier.
But here's the thing, I use first person when I'm indoors. Like if we're fighting on the Death Star, then I'm gonna need it. I laughed so damn hard because somebody was running across the archway and I hit the button that closed the bridge and they fell down. You know what's funny? I saw something from an old Star Wars Legends book, and I'm kind of pissed that they don't reincorporate it. That they never reincorporated it into like the special editions. If you were gonna change anything in the editions, in the book, Vader actually said something to Palpatine when he picked him up. And I kind of wish he would have said it in the film.
He questioned him, I believe.
No. He picked him up. When he picked him up, he yelled, he's like, no, this is for, like, when he says, no, my son, he picks him up, and Palpatine's like, Vader, what are you doing? Release me! And he's like, he's like, put me down, Vader. He's like, I will put you down. Down the shaft to your death.
That would have been more epic than the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, somebody's Darth Maul. Wrong era. Okay, my turn. Emperor Palpatine, let's go. And you got your Sith Eternal robe.
Did you just summon Emperor Palpatine?
I am Palpatine right now.
Oh, man, to play as.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Oh, you got him in, what era is that?
This is the Rise of Skywalker suit. When he returned, you know, I like that outfit because it's a mix between his black robe and the original robe of Revenge of the red one.
I know, but still, I don't want to think of
If you know what's funny? Oh, they talked about the 4-hour Rise of Skywalker re-edit cut, the George Lucas one.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go through with changing the final battle to have Palpatine youthful, fully youthful, the way we saw him when Plagueis found him.
We talking about in comics? I don't remember Plagueis, or are we talking Plagueis the book?
No, remember the Plagueis novel when he found Palpatine when Palpatine was young?
Yeah.
They're gonna get I forgot his name. He plays Doctor Who, or he was the original Doctor Who.
David Tennant, David Chen. Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Him. They're gonna get him to play young Palpatine, and he's gonna have his 2 red lightsabers. And it's gonna start off with Ben and her trying to fight him in lightsaber combat, and then I guess Anakin will arrive to finish the job from the Netherworld.
About damn time.
I'm like, I want to see that. I want to see 2 red sabers and 2 blues throwing it in the Sith temple underground.
One thing that bugged me was
there's fucking Ewoks. There's a fucking Ewok. There's a fucking Ewok on Hoth. Back up, you little bitch. Fuck, he killed me.
I got a question. This is something that's always bugged me since the new Star Wars canon. When did Emperor Palpatine bust his nut and have a kid? Why?
Palpatine, no. He did what he did in Legends. He cloned him a child that would probably be strong enough to produce him an heir that's a body enough for him to take over. Because there was no candidates.
I can see... Well, then Luke appeared. I mean, not Luke, I mean...
Why Rey appeared. And that lightsaber that you see in her vision was confirmed to be her father's.
Oh. That lightsaber makes no useful
sense. But I mean,
what
do you think about the blades from the Old Republic? A lot of them were kind of impractical, but they did a lot of badass shit.
But that thing looks like a Swiss Army knife.
Well, remember the original Sith? Not the original Sith, but the original Sentinel Guards of the Temples? They had like these freaking, like they had a similar crossguard type thing, but they looked like one was bent at an angle and then the other was bent upside down. It's like you had a little lightsaber shank on the side. That's a Swiss Army saber.
I know, but that was a robot.
No, that was an actual living wielder.
Oh, I was thinking of the robot one like that. That was the Legend
Yeah, no,
series.
there's robots, that do that, but the robots were used to
like train and take down stuff. There's a thing in Shadows of Empire.
I just rogue one this entire command post, and I'm about to do it again.
That's my favorite scene in Rogue One.
Oh, I did that on the Death Star map when these guys were in the hallway. Oh, they got so mad. They were like, "What the fuck?" Because the door behind them, the second phase was beginning, so the door was locked. It wasn't open yet. They were trying to get through, and I could imagine in my head, I'm hearing them say, "Help us!" And I'm just going through like doof, 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 doof. And I force choked one dude into the air and actually threw him. I was like, yes.
About older continuity. movies, if you just talk about Rogue One and the first 6 movies in a vacuum, I got in a big argument with my brother. He's just a big.
You know what's funny? If you go back and watch Rogue One and now watch A New Hope, it's technically the story of A New Hope is a 2-parter.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He said, I told my brother, I was like, look, Rogue One is the only time you've ever seen Vader go full tilt. He goes, no, he didn't. He did it in Empire Strike. He in that brief second he went full tilt in
Empire Strikes Back. Well, no. Okay, I think I know where he's coming from with the Return of the Jedi one. When Luke was getting prodded at, Vader tried to go full tilt to defend himself, but Luke, getting mad, overpowered him. Was overpowering even Vader's strength.
He was probably talking about. We're talking about full tilt on his slaughter ability.
Oh yeah.
Because it's always been implied Vader was just like the enforcer. Like he's the big boogeyman. Once he comes,
he's the Michael Myers of fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, he's like, you run, you're dead. He's like the Grim Reaper.
I'm still alive. I'm about to die, but I am still alive.
Exactly.
I am like holding my line on these people.
Vader is this. You know what I mean? He's this thing that you're playing. People run when Vader appeared in Star Wars.
Retro.
You know what I mean?
Well, I hope his connection works. I don't want the connection to bust him out this time. You know.
You got a PlayStation fixed.
He did? Are you serious? When he's the one when we said that, okay, we gave our word not to say anything. I'm very tempted to roast him again because there's nothing he can do about it. I know.
Oh, that is burn.
I killed Yoda.
Does he want Jawbreakers?
Alright, so since they broke the truth, do you want me, Libra, or Keo to do the first roasting?
I'm not doing no roasting on them. You guys.
No, I'm talking about the way you've been doing it with like Sony. You know, you just put the scenes, not actual vocalization.
Oh, you mean digital rips?
Yeah,
like
digital. Do a digital rip. I'm not asking you to go crazy,
no,
you know.
I don't want to do digital rips on them either.
I'm the face guy. I love going on camera and doing the hand movement thing.
I got Darth Maul. It's time for me to put these guys to sleep.
The only dual wielders for the original 6.
Oh shit, where am I going? Yeah, you know what's funny? He talks about saying, oh, you did it. I'm like, bro, my video on you got more than you got on me. Keo, you see how fast this guy is? I have a hard time controlling him.
What the heck? Did they do nothing but up his speed in this game?
Yeah, they did. He's too fucking fast. Damn, I ran out of hero points. I gotta play as... I'll play as the Death Trooper.
Oh yeah, Death Troopers are... but like I said, I was telling you about what's the argument for brother. I was like, no one's ever really, until Rogue One, saw how terrifying Vader is. Why the rebels feared this man.
So bad, yeah.
And, you know, I remember my nephew's like, but Vader seems so evil. It's like, he was evil!
See, you know what's funny? But I do like that in the comics, they show his conflict without the films telling, oh fuck, Han Solo just uppercutted my ass and killed me.
Oh, damn! Han Solo's in there.
Well, no, he has the ability to ram you with his shoulder.
Hey, that's so Han Solo-like.
It is, yeah, he'll hit the fuck out of you with his shoulder.
By the way, if I do certain digital rips, they'll just copyright stuff.
No, they can't.
No, I'm not talking about the users themselves. I'm talking about like YouTube, because clips have copyright material.
I'm dead.
Hey, I laughed so hard when you actually used the Kenny clip.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Him beating the Russian up. Stupid commie! I was like, I didn't think you were gonna pull out the clip, and you actually found it. That was hilarious. Beating the Russian up.
I just killed Luke as Palpatine. Fuck off. Spawn of Skywalker.
No, but you guys are gonna have to do it, because I don't want to avoid that mess with the anime fan.
Yeah. Well,
what is he? What is he? I don't.
He's He is basically okay. If you want to think of Mr. Sega Lives' group, it's basically the JTech of the Sega brand.
Is he an anime dude?
Yeah, no, but his funny part is he's also a terrible type of young defiant wannabe that he rips on anime and says, "Oh, people don't know." And like, Sega Lives also bashes Sonic, despite saying he supports Sonic, but all he does is bash Sonic.
I will say one thing about Sonic. There's been bad and good Sonic
No,
games.
but he bashed the movie, which that's a complete lie to bash, because it's great. It's one of the better video game movies that's been made.
Yeah.
For especially the studio and Sega, because Sega had to take their portion because it's their character.
I found that funny, was from what I understand of the movie, and everybody I've talked to who went and see it, I just haven't seen it for just
They said, you know what's funny? They're setting up the video game universe already.
But what I heard they did was basically they knew what it was and they embraced it.
Exactly, Sega was, but you know, Sonic has a soul. They were able to get the emotional aspect of a person meeting this otherworldly character, and they flat out said Sonic is from another world. The way he's supposed to, he's from another world. And from what you see of his world, it looks just like Green Hills.
I'm just saying, it looked like, you know, you plop Sonic down on our world, and we're all low tier. He's
You know what's sad? That's the only way that I could feel a Dragon Ball movie would work, is if somehow Goku and Vegeta would end up in our reality, and Frieza tries to cause, Frieza comes with them and tries to do something in our reality, and then we're caught in the middle.
That's the only way that kind of thing can work and probably sell well, and you also have to embrace what it is and go with it.
Yeah, like Goku would say he's from Earth, and some would laugh at him like, dude, this is Earth. It's like the food would be the same but different to him. Like it would have the same type of shit he's not accustomed to. And then he'll say, "Oh, you guys got martial arts," but then he'll be like, "What kind of martial arts is this?" Like it's very different from what he can do. The motherfucker could damn near eviscerate them. He's a planet buster or a galaxy buster.
I got an idea. Just imagine, this is just sure you're probably wanting to speak for myself. Imagine Goku got dropped in Japan and saw how they do their martial arts.
No, but then what if he sees himself, see merchandise and all that of himself saying, "That's me." He sees his merchandise, him and Vegeta see merchandise, and then Vegeta sees a comic of him getting that hasn't happened in lore, and him always getting, shat on. I would get scared. I can see one of them doing this if one of them were going on a computer and they ended up like Vegeta seeing Bulma hentai, he would blow the fucking computer up just upon touching it.
I would want to do stuff like that, because that's what it is. I want it to be self-aware.
See, what's funny is it would have to be it would have to be a story where he's ripped into our at least those. No, if we were gonna say a cast of Dragon Ball characters that got ripped into our reality, I would at least bring Piccolo, Goku, Vegeta. Whis and Beerus would not have no play here. They would have to be. You could do live action scenes with.
I got an idea.
No. As a matter of fact, do anime scenes with them in their world, but then in the reality, you would have to find someone that would look like Goku and Vegeta at least. Piccolo, I'm saying it now. You got to give that guy from Evolution one more chance. He could do Piccolo if done in the sense.
He was very Piccolo-ish, okay, but I still hate the script in the story.
No, I'm not talking about he shouldn't
but his
be.
portrayal, his aura, kind of had it.
But that's the thing. They tried to put him as Demon King Piccolo. I think he needs to be Piccolo Jr. He needs to be the Piccolo we know.
Yeah, the Z-verse.
Z-verse, yeah.
I always differentiate Piccolo, Demon Piccolo. There's 3 stages of him. The old man one, the one that's at the end of Dragon Ball, and the one in between. And then there's Z-verse to Piccolo, which is mellowed out, an awesome character. Multi-layer character. The man who even bought the stake in hell.
Yeah.
And maybe became the guard. I love the ending of GT. He's like, "What are you doing here? I have sentenced myself to here."
I'm using. You know what's sad? Even though a lot of people don't like the Rise of Skywalker, they love the Rise of Skywalker content in Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah, I can imagine playing PALPATINE.
No, I'm playing as the new Sith Eternal Trooper. I like playing as the Sith Eternal Trooper. That motherfucker, he's a tank and an infantry. Yo. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, type happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Same retro gaming star. Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
And you change your name. Cosmic seems more Cosmic fits well, just like Retro
Yeah,
did.
it really does.
And yet, here's the thing. Did I not give my word? Well, I gave it to you, but I also gave it to them in the comments saying, okay, fine, nobody says anything about each other. See, they broke the truce.
Stage 2 complete.
Yeah.
That game's horrible. That game.
Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is better.
Yes.
Go get howdy howdy.
The resistance have
Yeah.
dispersed their defenses. New command.
It's just a.
Alright.
And
Good night.
I want you to laugh at this, Kyo. That guy, he also made a video on me. He did it in the same vein the way Libra does his digital beatdowns, where he tried to put my name and put my face and over spliced it on stuff.
Yeah.
But everything he said, didn't match up. He was like, "Oh, John's a virgin. How's John a virgin if I almost got out of? Well, I got out of 2 situations where I almost became a dad."
Oh God.
Jesus, my mom all right? What the fuck? And sent pizzas. Oh, I've been good, Go Get. How you been?
Hey, go get
I know him. He's been with me since the inception.
I know. I've used to seeing Sensei tag in there, and chat. So.
Night, buddy.
Night.
Alright, yes.
You know what they need to do? Remaster Force Unleashed 1 and 2, and I would stream Force Unleashed.
I would stream. Damn it! I'd have to get it on Xbox One. I can't support Sony anymore.
Well, no. Here's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I also got when I got the Xbox. Oh, you know, did I tell you the story of how I got the Xbox? The Xbox One S.
Don't tell me you want it to Taco Bell.
No, somebody through Twitter. Somebody was supporting me and saying that yeah, John's changing. I didn't throw their name out because they didn't want to be attacked by like say True Scottish Guy and all that. So he literally said, John. Because he saw that, you know, I want to collect the game, the systems, and try to stream from every platform eventually. So I wanted to stream, I wanted to put some Xbox content to spice things up. So he sent me an Xbox. He sent me the Xbox One S, which was $200, and it came with the year of Live and a year of Game Pass.
It came with the year of life.
Live,
what?
Like Xbox Live.
Oh, I was about to say.
And then it came with the free game that it came with was Gears of War remastered, like the Gears of War remade, because they remade the first Gears of War. It's the same game and everything, just the graphics you could tell are different.
Yeah.
It's like basically the Resident Evil remake of Gears of War.
Oh.
So, and I did like Gears of War from, like, that's one of the games that I'll say, yes, out of Xbox, I will play. I played it with my brother, we co-opted, I like Gears. I like the lore that's behind Gears. And, you know, I do like Halo. I experienced Halo for the first time in order, because instead of playing them out of order, I played them all in order from Game Pass.
Did you play, I love Reach. Reach is still my favorite because of the storyline and everything.
Oh, hold on real quick. Yeah, go get, send me your... On Twitter, send me your Xbox Live account, but mine is off right now because it went off. That's why I haven't been using it. I've just been playing my offline games on it. But if I can somehow, as a gift, probably get a gift card next month or so from my cousin. He'll probably get me a gift card to turn it back on, and then I'll start playing it.
Sounds like John's gonna be generous to you.
What'd I do?
What? Wait, what did I do?
No. I thought you were gonna give something to Kioma on there.
Oh, no. I was just saying, if my cousin can give me a renewal on the Xbox Live account, I don't mind playing on it.
I was about to say, if someone's sending me an Xbox, I'm going to probably make a video of me bowing
Well, no,
down.
that's the thing.
I dress as an emperor, and you're like, yes, my master. I'll just do a parody.
I love my buddy Beat. He's been with me since the start of everything. But he's got different. Yeah, he's got different time frames. Like right now, it's daylight over there, so he's working where it's nighttime here.
Oh, I get it. He lives like in Europe. Like
yeah, over there.
like
I think he's
10-hour
in.
Difference.
Yeah, so when we play, we did a video together. We did one podcast together because it's been a while. We did one about Battlefront 2, and that was where I called every single thing that was going to come for this game, and he had it marked. He saved that stream to be like, you know what, John? And he was the one. We both agreed on this. He was like, John, if you can prove all these people wrong with this, I deem you the Emperor of Star Wars. And I was like, okay. And that happened. Now he's like this. He will address me as Emperor in the comments.
Yes. Go get.
Oh, I'm the Rebels. Fuck.
Sucks to be you.
Well, no, I gotta capture. We're in Jabba's palace.
What?
Yeah, we're huh?
Leia gonna be in the outfit? Will Leia be in the
well, no,
outfit?
I have the outfit. If I play as Lando, I have the outfit. You can customize the outfits to change them for the.
No, it says Leia gonna be in her slave outfit in this.
Oh no, they didn't give it to her in this one.
Damn. That would be great if she was in the background. Anyway, yeah, Halo Reach is one of the better written Halo games back in that era. I liked it because you were playing a group of Spartans, and Spartans are supposed to be badasses, and that's effectively what you were, a badass.
You know who they put in this game? You remember Star Wars Republic Commandos?
Yeah. Well, are you talking about the one where you were the clone trooper?
The clone commandos, yeah, in first person. They're in this game. They're in Battlefront 2.
Oh god, man, they went all out on a few things about adding certain characters from Legend lore.
No, but here's the thing: they were brought into official canon, which was cool. See, that's what I'm saying. If you go back and watch all of Clone Wars again and all of Star Wars Rebels, they're leading into the. It's funny how Ahsoka said it in the trailer. She says there might be truth in these legends, and then you see Legends continuity all over the fucking place. They even refer to in Rebels. They refer to the dark side and the light side as the original Legends names from the very ancient days of the Jedi before they became Jedi, Ashla and Bodhin, which means the light and the dark.
Oh really? I forgot. I haven't kept up with Legend continuity for a while. The Force had original names.
Yeah, they talk about a lot of shit. Like there's ancient Force beings that are still alive from that time.
There's a reason why I mentioned the rescue mission video, because it's basically Revan, and he made one stupid Jedi. That's the only statement I agree with Luke on the freaking Last Jedi that I've seen of it. The Jedi Order
Reach is good. Yeah, I like Reach. Reach was one of the games that I can say on the Xbox besides Halo. I love the co-op.
I love the co-op, but the story was great.
Oh yeah, and it was one of the first Halos that actually. Why didn't they never bring this mechanic back where you could do ship-to-ship battles in space? Why don't they ever bring that into their multiplayer?
And let's also not forget, every character in that game had an epic death.
Oh yeah. Oh, here's the thing. It took them a while to kill me and my cousin when you hold off that final stage. It took them a minute because we were fighting hard. I had the sword, and once you got the shotgun, it's a fucking wrap.
How long till you ran out of ammo and they overflowed?
No, it's not that we ran out of ammo. Then we picked up their weapons. You don't put me in those final stand shits. I will hold the line. Then when we finally went down after like 30-35 minutes, I was like, that cutscene, I was like, son of a bitch.
Grenade out.
Because they all went down. I mean, they didn't go down easy.
They went down.
They did not go silently into the night. They went down.
If you look at the detail in this Jabba the Hutt palace, look, the carbonite of Han being free is still here, and the broken Rancor thing is down here.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to. I'm doing so good, but I don't want to die to. Oh fuck it, I'm dead now. I can use a hero. Someone took Luke, so who's open? Oh, Han.
Did you read the what was it? what freaking book was it? It was one of the Dark Maul books where the guy got away doing the Han Solo trick.
I'm using young Han Solo right now from the movie.
Yeah, but does anybody remember the book where
is it MAUL Sith Warrior Unchained or something? Because there's a couple
it's
of.
like one of the MAUL books. It's one of the.
What I'm upset about is that they canceled the MAUL game. It was gonna be Force Unleashed, but like with MAUL with his powers. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Why did they cancel that? People are asking for once. Okay, let's play as the murderers for once.
Well, you kind of got that in Jedi in Force Unleashed for a while.
Yeah, but Force Unleashed, you're still coming, but you come back as the good guy. But I'm talking about seeing the perspective of the Sith.
Oh, I like one of my favorite things in Force Unleashed is walk the first opening. You're walking as Vader.
Yeah.
And you just tell everybody's doomed.
You know what's funny?
Running.
I can't believe I'm saying this because yes, the console ones of PS3, 360, the PC, that one of Force Unleashed focused a lot on story. It was a story-based experience with DLC. But tell me, how does the PSP version outshine the console versions?
Are you referring with the some of the content that they added, which was the
versus mode? The battle mode, the legend battles mode where you played with historical battles. See, that's when Soy still had it right. They would put certain stuff on their handhelds when they were trying to push the handheld thing. And people can say what they will. You know what's funny? I played Force Unleashed on the DS, and it was very challenging to use. It felt like a great game on the go because it took advantage of the Nintendo's DS's stylus and gameplay aspects with the touchscreen. Because I had that iteration too, and it was cool. That one had the battle mode too, with 4 players. It was like Smash Bros, but with lightsabers. So oh damn, I blew that guy up with a fucking grenade. Me and Lando are trying to kill Maul, and he's blocking everything. Come on! Get your robotic legs over here, fucker. I'll bash you with my shoulder. And I still beat your ass. Bashed you with the fucking shoulder and you die. Oh yeah, I'm holding the front with him.
I like the new Star Wars game. I don't like the poncho.
Well, no, you can take the poncho off and use an Inquisitor outfit.
But I don't like the poncho that I have to go around for a while wearing a poncho.
You can you can take it off at the beginning. You can turn it off if you want. He just has his look underneath. And I'm fine with his look underneath. He looks like a, basically a rugged underground outlaw Jedi.
Yeah, I kind of put that on, but I was like, why are there so many poncho outfits?
And I feel that if the Jedi Order was to ever reform, they need to become more open and free-form than restrictive. That would be the only way they could thrive. Have Jedi handle things the way they know how to handle it. Not discuss it, but take action and fix a lot of problems before just obviously.
Mentality.
Yeah, and it works. And learn how to control the balance, and then boom, you have your problem fixed.
I would say Revan is like one of the most successful Jedi in knowing how to maintain a balance.
He did it, yeah, exactly.
He's the only one that I think in canon that knows how to do both light and dark and not just be sway.
And not only
way.
that, his spirit exists in both the being stuck as a Sith ghost, and he's at peace because his Jedi part is at peace. So I'm like, what in the fucking hell? How did he do all that? I mean, Bane did it. Bane did it, but Bane did it for his. Bane only obviously did the Sith aspects.
He couldn't reach the height that Revan did, and in the books, and then probably even the comics, he wanted to do the stuff that Revan did. You know what I mean?
A lot of Sith, even though they knew Revan was a Jedi, they adhered to Revan's teachings from the Holocron.
Oh yeah, his teachings were perfect sense though, like the Rule of Two and all that stuff.
No, Bane was the one with the Rule of Two, but Bane respected Revan's ideologies.
Yeah, the ideologies.
Despite he wasn't a. Here's the thing. He's a. Everybody before Bane is pre-Rule of Two.
Ah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I know they have the Master and Disciple concept in the Academy thingy.
But no, in the Academies they had disciples, the Sith warriors, the Sith Inquisitors, Sith Masters. they had different ranks for those that befit in that particular sect.
Yeah, and they somehow revered Revan, which Revan wouldn't have wanted that kind of mindset.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm playing as the clone army. That means Anakin, Obi-Wan, Chewbacca, and Yoda are playable on this team.
Something funny about Anakin Skywalker, actual Anakin. He was the only guy who saw the clones not for clones.
He saw them as
people.
Beings. Yeah, he saw them as people.
He's even in the Clone War TV show, he would get mad at other people for insulting his clone army.
Yeah, they're basically he saw them as his brothers.
And the clones were always like, "What? I can just die. You're just gonna make another of me." He's like, "No, you're you. You are not Jango
Anakin.
Fett."
Here's the thing: Anakin did what the Council could not do, and he was winning the outer planets in favor of the Jedi, and yet they still shafted him.
I know, that always made me mad, because he was the outsider that Qui-Gon did, but sometimes you need an outsider's perspective.
If Qui-Gon was still alive and Qui-Gon took him under his wing, Qui-Gon would have taught him in the rogue sense with both sets. Because Qui-Gon, even though he doesn't have a purple lightsaber, he's in the same vein as Mace Windu.
Yeah, doesn't he have like the mindset of like, had the same kind of ideology? Look about.
He had Revan's ideologies, but didn't go to the dark side.
Yeah, he kind of was, because I remember even Obi-Wan questioned him several times in episode 1, but I often look
That's why he wasn't on the he earned his place to be on the council, but he refuses it.
No, he doesn't like it because you're going to be bound by the rules of being a master, and he hates it.
Mm-hmm.
And
under the tutelage of Qui-Gon, I think Anakin's lightsaber crystal would have turned yellow.
That's true.
Or at least gold. No. Yellow means you are, like, gold, yellow is sentinel, I'm talking about, like, gold. The gold color means he was in perfect tunement with the light side.
Yeah, only person who's ever gotten, what is it, that Revan had, what's his color, silver?
No, there was those,
Book? I have it. On the cover of the book, it's like green.
And you know what's funny? I'm actually interested in the sequel trilogy that they're trying to do 10, 11, and 12 years later. And guess who they might be doing? They might be doing the descendant of Luke Skywalker, Cade Skywalker, who defeated Darth Krayt, who brought the galaxy to its knees, and he was a Jedi Council member.
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff that Luke did when he made the freaking Academy. If you read the books,
well, no. This guy, they're going with Cade Skywalker, the one who's the bounty hunter Jedi.
Oh.
Which, okay, I can be fine. I can dig it with him. I will dig that with him if he's the hero.
Okay, I got a question. Are they gonna make sure Luke banged Mara Jade? Please.
They still gotta acknowledge if he's. They're still filling out his life in the comic books, so we don't know what he did or did not do.
That makes me
mad.
And
if not, then the only way they're gonna do this descendant thing, they would have to reincarnate him in the Force, saying that this is Luke reincarnated, but this guy is his own personality. It's just that he feels a connection. Well, it would be the only way to wipe out.
But I really just let him have someone as awesome as Mara Jade.
It's either that, no, but this descendant was about 100 years after. Luke's already gone at this point. Luke was already, yeah.
I know he's gone. I want his freaking wife to have the kid be Mara Jade.
And they're bringing they mentioned Mara Jade. If you go to the theme park, Galaxy's Edge, her files can be found in the park. So it's kind of like, but since that park and the location of that park is canon, so like the planet that it takes off on and everything like that. So it's a world
canon. I didn't
know the place called Batu.
I'm sorry. Vader,
well,
did you bring your Death Star here?
Well, technically, Earth is Coruscant, so. Yeah,
I can see us being Coruscant, or that, or what is the gambling city that's just like neutral that Lando had? That's just completely horrible. Bespin?
No, not Bespin. He had a mining colony.
Oh.
Not a mining colony. No, what did he have? Cause what fucking colony did he have that was in the clouds?
Cloud City.
Yeah, no, I know it's called Cloud City, but he did something. They mentioned in the movie what he did, what he ran.
Yeah, it was in a freaking when Luke was. This is how much detail Lucas originally put in the original movies. They were talking about Lando in radio chatter when Luke was driving to see Ben.
Yeah.
I mean, well, what he called Uncle Ben. They mentioned, you know, Lando Calrissian's open this.
Come here, you fucking clankers. I just took out all 5 of you.
Can I just say I did not like the set. I haven't seen Solo, but I heard they
watch Solo.
They shoehorned in the race.
No, the race wasn't there. No, the race was. No, the race was. It wasn't a race. It's called a race, but it was a race against. It was a race of survival to get out of it.
Oh, because it was always described as like a race Han won to win the Millennium Falcon.
No, he won the Millennium Falcon in a card game with
I'm
Lando.
still thinking of the race as something.
No, it wasn't the race, but the race is what gained the Falcon its legendary speed, because it not only did that, it can outrun a high-class Star Destroyer. That's what it did.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Even in lore, like a Star Destroyer was like the upper. Next to a big
you know what? Say what you will, but if I was Palpatine, I think I would have done what he did when it came to. Okay, 2 times. If your super weapon gets blown up, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna put a Death Star laser on all my fucking Star Destroyers, just to make sure you die.
Please stop me with the concept of the
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. Look at it 3 times. Basically, so to speak, 3 big ass weapons got blown up, 2 Death Stars, and a planet cannon.
I know, but
it was a bad idea.
A super weapon.
No, but think about it. The Sith always had super weapons. Revan had a super. Oh shit! It's General Grievous. I might die a painful death. Nope, I took him down. Fuck you, Grievous.
You know, that's one thing I didn't like about Grievous in the movies. They nerfed him so bad.
Well, no, it falls in line because he was damaged by Mace Windu, so he was hurt. He was already weakened.
Still, people say, well, what was so great about him? I'm like, did you not see the Clone Wars? Of course you didn't, but still, he was like, he took those sabers.
Yeah, he took those. You gotta wonder how. Aw, man, somebody fucking took Anakin. Now my kill streak is all but fucking slowed down at this point.
It's here.
Well,
funny as how
you got so much knowledge on the Star Wars thing. I only know about what happened in the movies.
That's the thing. I've watched those movies over and over, and then when I found out here's the thing. When I was in elementary school and we went to the library, or you would go to the library, what do you think I did in my spare time? They had the fucking books? They had the Legends books in there. Even if they weren't in any order, I was still absorbing the knowledge.
Did you read the little kid books, which were the Apprentice stories? I believe they were called the Apprentice stories that Scholastic was putting out, and they were like really not very. They added a little continuity to what the apprentices think. You know what I mean? I think.
Yeah.
And by the way, that one book that when Obi-Wan had just become Anakin's master, I forgot what planet. It's like planet something. And Anakin is.
I just realized something. This guy's using Anakin, and we're still being pushed back. Now, if I was using Anakin, we wouldn't have lost that fucking position.
But I'm just saying, that book with where Anakin was a kid, it's Rogue Planet, I believe. No.
Also, right behind me, I think let me find a safe spot to grab it, because I got the book on the shelf somewhere. Please tell me I don't drop. Please tell me I don't die when I grab it. Here it is. If anybody sees it on stream, it's right here.
I'm looking.
I'm not looking at the stream.
I'm holding it up for a few seconds, and now I'm putting it down on the table. My little table.
Oh, I can't make out the cover, but I know it's the
Jedi Path.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the lore book.
Yeah. I'm level. Oh my god, I am level 295 on a 30-player kill streak.
Isn't that like broken?
Well, it's not that it's broken. I'm just a good fucking clone trooper. And this is without. This is the same class that I've started with. I don't think I've died yet, have I?
No, somehow when you were talking for seconds, you grabbed the lore book.
Here's the thing, I have a minigun, a sticky grenade, a heavy assault rifle, and a grenade launcher.
Can we all admit that the original clone troopers were way overpowered compared to the stormtroopers?
You know what's funny? The clone troopers don't miss.
Yeah.
That's why I feel that it was dumb that the Empire decided to just do enlistment and conscription.
Yeah, because Vader had a good thing going, making people going back to Tatooine. I don't care what you say on Force Unleashed 2. That was an awesome concept, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that was the first time we were shown what failed clone Jedi looked like.
Oh shit! It's Boss the Bounty Hunter.
Boss the Bounty Hunter.
He's one of the guys you see, like that lizard guy you see on the ship in Empire Strikes Back when Vader's telling the bounty hunters, "No disintegration." Oh. But then he's fleshed out in Rebels and Clone Wars, so. Because Boba had his crew together after Jango, like he got adopted by the bounty hunters.
Man, I hate what they did to Boba in Return of the Jedi. I still hate that. They nerfed him so bad.
I know, this was the guy that was able to use a lightsaber and fight Vader.
And, like, become the top one bounty hunter of the system. Was it that certain realm?
Yeah.
Not realm of... whatever they are, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, we gotta hold this position for 5 minutes in order to achieve victory. Can it be done?
Rims! He became, like, the top bounty hunter of that one rim area. Like, the outer rim.
The outer rim?
Yeah. Whatever it is. He became a top tier one, like his father
45
was.
player kill streak, 46. 47.
Can you make it 50?
48. 49.
Sounds like you're getting a good kill streak over there.
Fuck, Anakin just had to come in and take my 50. I got 49. No, until you die. Until you die, the counter doesn't go down.
Come on.
Oh wait a
man.
minute. But I'm running. But look, I'm leading the team by 80 kills. And this guy is a fucking saber wielder.
That just proves you're the better clone trooper army.
No, but then that's the thing. And then if I put a lightsaber in my hand, it deals even greater death. Yep, got my kill streak. I got them all funneled in a fucking room. Or funneled in a hall.
I hated those droids.
The droidy cuz, yeah. And, no, but the super battle droids are a bitch. They put in the Clone Wars droid commandos, the one that have the swords.
Yeah.
So at least in this game,
do you want me to do that, question for Kioma before I continue?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You want me to do that, top 10 saddest video game moments tomorrow?
Oh, sure, go ahead. Dang it, I accidentally tried to steel by accident. Go ahead. Just put timestamp to skip, if you want to skip, like, certain deaths.
Yeah.
Maul just killed me.
Alright, I'm gonna put in the spoiler so you don't see it.
Alright.
Yeah, why don't you put
spoiler warning. I'm gonna put the spoiler warning.
You know how you edit at the bottom where like your description is in the video?
I have a lightsaber.
Well, I put in the comment section kind of like the comment title like I did Ni no Kuni review.
That's what I meant.
Like, I'll say like go to a certain time to blah 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 blah.
Write down your times like this.
Oh,
here,
that
this.
bastard jumped me. Fuck you, Darth Maul.
I'll do that, Kioma.
That way, like, you know, you can write your games, and like, if you want to skip this game, it'll go right here, and you continue playing. So what is it? Top 5 saddest deaths?
It's gonna be my, it's gonna be a top 10 saddest video game moments. So it could be death, it could be other things.
Okay. What's
as
your
long
top
as it's
10?
something sad.
Okay. Besides that? What's
I'm not gonna spoil.
Okay.
I got Master Yoda.
Find out.
Master Yoda, come on! Do it!
That's what the video's gonna be highlighting. I'm not gonna spoil now.
Do you have any from like the PlayStation 1 era? Or NES era?
This is a damn shame.
It's not gonna be that far back.
Oh,
I am the fucking person carrying this team.
I
You're
wish
a
I
little
played
midget.
something on. I wish I played something on Super Nintendo that was sad, but I don't.
That wasn't a
remember
lot,
anything
really.
about it.
Chrono Trigger's the only
Yeah.
thing that comes to mind. Even then, it's happy-go-lucky. But I can think of some severely dark PS2 games.
Oh, very. Like, the suffering.
No, I meant just the dark is in there extremely sad.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of dark,
RPG
not like
moments.
dark.
Oh,
like
what
as
the
in-
fuck? I got more kills than that guy, so how's he on the top of the leaderboard?
Don't
Not
get me
dark
started.
as in kill happy, sad, dark. Like dark as in gloomy, sad. You know, that kind of thing.
Like Dragon Quest VIII. I'm sorry. It's so funny how the Dragon Quest really fools you with its light, happy-go-lucky palette, and then
Okay,
there's
I'm back up.
children's
I'm back
slavery.
up front. I'm back in the lead. That's right.
I
bitch.
never got to play Dragon Quest 8, so
It's Dooku!
I'm not sure
Fuck!
how.
Me and Dooku gotta fight.
I'm not sure what I can. What method can I use to play Dragon Quest 8?
He shot the
ROMs,
fuck out of me.
and a couple others. But, yeah.
Kyo, he electrocuted Yoda.
How do you electrocute
long as
Yoda,
it's-
Dooku?
Well, I was already on low health, so there was nothing I could do.
As long
you
as
killed
it's
each
a
other.
legal way to.
Yeah, we killed each other,
to
yeah, fuck it.
support the developer and play it. I'll
What?
get it.
On?
Check it out.
Are
Dragon
we
Quest 8.
talking? You want to pay a bunch of money for a PS2 game?
Oh my god, how is this guy?
Do they not have it on Nintendo Store or something?
No, well, Dragon Quest VIII was remade for 3DS, but that was about it.
Am I the only one that likes Dragon Quest
have you got a
Joker?
3DS?
Monster
Just for
Joker?
that.
Yeah, for a remake. Other than that, I don't know if it's on the PlayStation Store, but I've always said, like, Dragon Quest but Dragon Quest in general, have you played any Dragon Quest game?
That's right,
Besides
motherfucker!
11, no.
Okay, well, 11 tricks you. What I'm talking about the Dragon Quest effect is, it's like...
120 kills!
I know about it because I played Dragon Quest 11. I already know what's in the story and everything.
No, what I mean, effect is, it fools you with this light, happy-go-lucky tune.
Yeah, I know what it is, yeah.
And the pretty little slime monsters, and then it's just like, that's a bad character death. And that's just like, ooh! And you cry in a corner. So that's Dragon Quest in a nutshell effect.
You're gonna like
Yoda.
the video camera. You're gonna like the video camera. Let's just say that. I will put the spoilers thing because I don't want you to get spoiled by this one thing. And no, it's not a death. So I'm gonna have to put the spoiler disclaimer so you can skip it.
Yeah. What was your favorite era of JRPGs? What would you say it had it best? Not this one. Would you say it was either 3 or 2?
I'm gonna say 3 because I never got to play that many on PS2, or I don't think I played any besides Final Fantasy X. That's it.
Oh, we're in Naboo.
Oh, the good old Naboo.
I got first place. This dude tried to take it from me. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I left with 125 kills. Sit back. And we didn't lose. We were holding the final command post.
But there'll probably be a perfect video for tomorrow because even small, we're back to gloomy, cloudy weather again. Freaking
It was like that all day. I thought it was gonna rain, but it didn't.
Dude, you live in Tampa. Tampa's
Wait.
bipolar.
Mm-hmm. Cause I told him, cause especially when it's hurricane season over here in Florida, it's bad.
How bad was the hurricane that went through there like a few weeks
No,
ago?
it went around us, so all we had was a minor tropical storm while it curved towards New Orleans and Texas.
It was sunny today. That's why I was in the mood to do all those videos today because it was just really sunny today over here. But it's going to be cloudy majority of the days now. Like there's literally not saying anything about any sun possible.
Alright, this is weird. Why are they playing the pod racing music in the middle of a battle?
I don't know. Maybe they liked George Lucas was involved.
Well, you know what the
in
sad
one,
is?
like,
They play the music that goes for the wrong battle, but when I was playing as the Empire once, they started playing the Order 66 music while I was Vader. I was like, you know what? Wrong music, wrong era, but you know what? Fuck it. It works
I
here.
can tell you one thing. Order 66 was the most depressing scene in the entirety of that movie.
I know, right?
Because it was actually kind of sad to see the Masters
You
get
know
shot
what's
for
funny?
that.
I'm gonna hate this because I can see it happening in a few years, or more than a few years, about the same amount of time as like the prequels. You know how people, even for years before the sequel trilogy came out, they were like, yeah, hopefully it's better than the prequels. And then when you say you don't like these movies, oh, we love the prequel. You know, the prequels were always special, despite that. No, bitch, one way or another, you can't have it both.
I'm on the minority. I didn't like the prequels, like the first two, I saw both first two, all 40 in theaters. And
I think probably because I got influenced to it, but I got influenced to both trilogies, or at least the prequel trilogy was coming to its end at the time I was introduced to both. So
I grew up on the like when the VHS copies came out of the original Star Wars back in the day. I saw the original remastered of it, which is the better one of all of them. And
so yeah, but then because I saw because here's the thing. When I saw Return of the Jedi and all that, I was like, okay. I didn't piece together yet that because Luke didn't call Anakin Skywalker until Return of the Jedi. So by this point, I had saw Attack of the Clones, so that was my first hearing of Anakin Skywalker. Then I watched Episode 1. I was like, okay, well, where's Anakin now? And then I saw Return of the Jedi the day Revenge of the Sith came out, and then I'm like, wait, huh? What?
That'd be an interesting experience.
I was like, wait, my hero's in that suit.
I know.
And then my mom was like, oh, so you're gonna switch to Obi-Wan? I was like, no, I'm following him. I'm following my hero in his steps.
My favorite, but that much, I loved that scene. Me and my brother were just like awestruck when the suit gets on and you see the. For the first time.
That's it. Clone Commando. Fuck these people.
We were like, oh, and then they killed it with the no. Me and my brother sulked. But did you notice that was the first one of all the 3 original prequels that felt like a Star Wars movie?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people, but here's the funny, a lot of people give Episode 2 more leeway now because they see that was trying to focus on more of the story of leading into Revenge of the Sith, which I was like, okay, fine. You were establishing the story of how the Clone Wars is going to begin and the war, everything, and then the relationships. You did that, and I can't bitch about the Battle of Geonosis Coliseum fight. Nobody can.
No, I'm not gonna bitch about well, okay, I'll bitch about how all of a sudden we have a Mario section in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Can we admit that was literally Anakin Skywalker being Super Mario?
In the most dangerous fucking Mario Kart without a blue tortoise shell.
Oh, Libra, you've seen Episode 2, right? Is that Akbar?
Where?
The guy you just killed?
No, I'm in the Clone Wars era.
Man, that'd be funny if General Akbar just showed up. It's a trap! And they killed you in the new one.
Right now I'm playing as the Commando. It's Dookie. Fuck!
Oh, those are the great commandos from the Commando game. Love that game, by the way.
And that's the thing, they have the entire gear that those two had. Well, not those two, but that squad had. You know what, that guy just died as Anakin. Let me fix this. Oh my god, they're about to push back into the throne room. Alright. They're gonna this is gonna be an open battle.
I've always liked the Jedi sword different styles.
I can make Anakin say his famous line.
This is where the fun begins.
Which is?
There we go, I played it in the stream, I made him do it. Where it says, this is where the fun begins, and he just swung his saber.
Oh, by the way, John, if you want to join my Sony bashing YouTube live, I'm going
when's that?
To live stream on YouTube, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
That's saying what day?
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh, tomorrow? Oh, okay.
Yeah, how are you gonna need to set that up? I mean, what service are we using?
YouTube. YouTube live stream.
No. I meant, what are we...
Oh, wow, I got stun locked.
We're not broadcasting from this, I know that. Are we?
How would that...
No. It's YouTube, like actual YouTube. Like you can do YouTube actual live streams on there.
But how do you communicate with us through there? Like voice-wise?
Well, you're gonna have to use mics or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got a headset mic on right now, so yeah, I'm fine. It's I'm just like, so there's a communication service, like a hangout service on YouTube.
There should be.
That's it. I'm using Captain Rex. I'm tired of this shit.
You'll just have to walk me through it when I first get there, okay? Because I have a mic, I believe.
Yeah, and I think my mic.
All I do is send you the guy's link and you just join. I think that's.
I don't know if the mic is gonna work on this laptop because for some reason when I'm trying to use Discord, it doesn't. My mic, it's like the computer doesn't recognize or use it, and I have to use Discord through my phone when I had to talk to those people. So I'm like, what the fuck? What's with my phone?
And
do you have a built-in camera in your computer or whatever?
Yeah, there's one there. That means there should be a microphone, but my voice will not go through. I'll hear people coming in, but nobody will hear me.
wow.
Which is what throws me off.
I'll see if my laptop on 10 has that. I do not want to use. I loved your rant, Libra, on 10. 10's a horrible service.
You can rent on 10 if you want. If you want to vent a little bit on 10, you can. But we're mostly going to vent on Sweeney.
No, I was referring to the video you made today on 10.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to do that before my podcast, then...
No, I'm just saying that was a great video. Great points on how Windows 10 is basically... I love what you put. It's a backdoor for hacking, by the way.
Lightsaber variants, page 63. What? Oh my god, Keo, it's every lightsaber. There's a lightsaber club? What the fuck?
Where?
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. There's a light club. It's basically a lightsaber, but it's like a fucking club, like to beat you with.
On what? I'm seeing it on your stream. I'm not seeing it.
No, I got the book. It's in the book.
Oh. I can't see anything. Your room's pitch dark.
Well, no, I was just looking at it from my, I was just reading it out loud. Now I'm the battle droids.
By the way, I'm gonna have to leave early again because the stupid crappy weather's just...
We can hear, I can tell, like, the weather must be back because you're going every now and then. Just slightly.
Look at my battle jam as General Grievous. I have the look of when Obi-Wan fried his ass.
Why would you do that to Grievous?
That's, for some reason, this look freaks people the fuck out when he's coming after you.
Why would you do that to poor Grievous? What did he do to you?
That's his legendary outfit, too. Oh shit, we're inside, damn, we're fighting inside the clone ship. Alright, that's cool. I like the interior clone ships.
Who remembers, Men in Black, can you explain to me why little Sally deserved to die?
I think she's too old to be reading that books anyway. It was very suspicious. She had an egghead thing going on here. She could have been leader from Marvel. Who knows? With that big ass head.
Oh, it's like, this guy ain't mad. He's sneezing. See the hand there? This guy's lifting weights.
He's got a tissue. Yeah.
My favorite scene is the roach scene where at the ending where he sits like, oh,
is that your auntie? Bro, like, why did that roach? Why did he? I wonder, is he really like? Is that his species a giant fucking cockroach?
I don't know, but it was funny.
Cause like by instinct, I'm like he stopped and was like, bitch, did you just step on like? I don't know if that, like, but that was with every roach in the film too.
But you gotta remember, even Kay flipped out. He's like, no, please don't be there. Please don't be there. Like he was afraid of him.
Yeah.
I guess you got traumatized by a roach in the past.
These clone troopers, I am fucking them up. Oh shit, there's a Wookiee warrior. I might get body slammed. Or my arms ripped out. Whichever one.
Wookiees are pretty mean with droids.
Oh yeah. In this game, they have the problem is they have this one overpowered slam that'll just like knock everyone out of the way, like a ground pound.
You know what would be brutal they could do in that game? If the Wookiee could take you apart and then put your arms on backwards and legs on backwards, like it's trivial. Imagine you walking around like that. There's like a mechanic Wookiee that does that to any droid he kills.
Oh wow. I just killed Captain Rex. There's clone commandos. Fuck. I walked out of bounds for a minute. Shit. I'm not paying. Ow! I got blasted. By who? Oh, a fucking sniper. It would be. Alright, Grievous. Let's do this. Let's go, Grievous. There we go. I like this move. You know that move that he did to Obi-Wan when he took out all 4 sabers and he was spinning them?
Yeah.
You can walk into clone troopers while they're shooting at you, and that's basically him deflecting the bullets back with all 4 arms. Or he'll stab you, like lunge at you with all 4 arms and just stab you with a lightsaber in every hole.
For some reason that just sounded messed up in my brain.
Well, I am leaving a hole and cauterizing the hole. You can't have 2 holes without a hole.
Sorry, Chad, we're too over the top.
I'm murdering the fuck out of these clones with
Man,
him.
where's Sensei Tag? Usually he's in here by now. No offense.
That's weird, yeah. Something must be weird if he's getting out here.
Hope he's okay.
I'm pretty sure you guys were like, why is John late today? I didn't anticipate how long I was gonna be gone.
I'm amazed those pills don't knock you on your feet.
Nope, they don't.
That's what that painkiller does to me.
I work the complete opposite for some reason with them. Not only will I feel pain, not feel pain, I want to do every fucking thing.
Speaking of not feeling pain, who remembers Scarface?
Oh, I went on Twitter and I did a photo edit of my face and people were looking twice. They were like, "Is that you, John? Or is that Tony Montana?" Because we looked alike. It's like the part where he lifts his nose up from the cocaine. You really can't tell it's me and him. You have to look at the eyes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My dad was like, "What? Huh?"
That's one of my favorite scenes. Say hello to my little
Oh yeah,
friend, and blows
he's
the door
another.
open.
He's got one of the best movie license games. Just basically a GTA clone, but with Scarface.
That's perfect, and you sell the coat too.
No, and it's a sequel. It's a what-if sequel to the film if he survived and rebuilt his empire and got revenge on his enemies.
And if you wanted to, you could recreate the death scene of the film. You just stand there.
Yeah, or you turn around and pop the fucking guy. I was like, I feel good about myself now. How many kills am I at?
And you get to rebuild
Yep,
your
38.
house.
And any way you want, and you can have a tiger that kills your enemies for you too. You buy a tiger. All you see is smoldering robotic parts on my body coming off, and they're just fucking getting sliced up by a half-destroyed robot.
Now that you mention it, that does look like it'd be kind of terrifying running after you.
Oh yeah, he does that crawl move that Obi-Wan runs away, but if I run at people with this crawl move, it'll kill them. Like, you know that move he did when Obi-Wan sliced off both his things and he ran after Obi-Wan force pushed him and Grievous started to crawl away, like do that crawl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do that claw rush at people. Is that you, Chewbacca? Come here! Go back to your hairy world, you behemoth.
I'm definitely gonna play Star Wars Fallen Jedi. Just
Jack Honor.
Can I just admit? Can we all agree on one thing? Is it just me or do movie sequels not know how to handle legacy characters? How to treat them right?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, Han Solo dying, Leia.
But that was a guarantee because that's the only way he was gonna come back.
Yeah, I bet that. I love this. It was a shock value. Everybody kept quiet about that in the studio. Yeah, Han's gonna be in the rest of the series. What?
I'm live streaming, Ma. Like, when I tell my mom that I'm gonna live stream, I ask her if I need to do anything before that, and then she'll still call me during the live stream.
And I do like the fact is Luke grabs the lightsaber and just throws it over his shoulder.
Oh, there was this but that's the thing. I would think with the damage Luke was done, would he not want? Like, here's the thing. Luke, even in the EU at one point, lost his faith.
Yeah, he did. That was when he with Albert Palpatine messing with him, I believe, right?
Yeah, so why at this point around wasn't out of pure depression? I would think if he lost everything he built, it would be enough to fucking drive him over the edge, and he would take inspiration from his masters to go into exile. He saw what they, and to kill Anakin, I killed myself. I took his.
Here we were talking about Luke, and you just killed Anakin.
Yep. Now I'm playing as Dooku in his Clone Wars PJs outfit. I'm dead serious.
Okay,
I like this outfit.
and you're saying,
Luke, I think in any form, whatever, if the sequels turn out the way we wanted them to or they didn't, even Lucas said it was good.
Whoa, what were those outfits?
Huh?
Are those different outfits for Dooku?
Yeah, they have the Clone Wars outfits, the films outfits. They have multiple outfits that you unlock, like legendary, rare, like there's certain points. It's just that you gotta build up credits to either unlock them or you do challenges.
Oh, I was wondering like if some of those were like stuff we only hear about in the books.
No, he has his dark ritual outfit too, yeah.
Yeah, so they put those in there.
Hey guys, I'll see you sometime tomorrow.
Alright.
I'll see ya.
Here.
Come here, Master Yoda. Oh, and Chewbacca, fuck, I might die, they'll jump me. Because if you kill, see, to get health back, there's no longer a timer for the heroes. You have a health bar. But if you kill enemies, you'll get a 25% health recovery. Like health on kill.
I think you just gotta, oh wait, never mind. That was probably leaving on your end.
Yeah. You see how so little I die before I go down? Or so,
yeah, because,
how many kills I will go in before that happens, before I eventually get killed.
Does anybody want to mention how badass Dooku is that he fought both Obi-Wan and Anakin one-handed?
Yeah, but when that rematch came, he was no shit to Anakin.
No, because Anakin finally let the dark side give in to him.
But even without it, in every Clone Wars battle, he defeated Dooku.
I know.
Dooku was like, God damn.
Wasn't there a Clone Wars episode where he actually had to team up with Dooku?
Yeah, but he didn't like it, and Dooku was like, fuck, I really had no because it was either that or Dooku's life. So Dooku was like, fuck, I'm really in a bind here. I had no, he had no choice but to kiss ass. Because Anakin could have easily just fucked him up in any form.
I actually liked, from what I remember watching the Clone Wars show, was the Ahsoka's fall.
Yeah.
Because it made sense. It really did. It shows how stupid the Jedi Order was.
There we go. Did I get first place again?
Like, I know some people who don't like that. I'm like, dude, don't you understand how stupid the Jedi were?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of people don't get, is the Jedi were horrible people. Actually, I think they were more horrible than Sidious.
First place again.
You?
Yep.
Oh, you'd agree that they were more horrible than Sidious himself?
Well, no, no, I just said that I got first place again.
Oh, I was referring to the Jedi Order.
Oh yeah, they were just as bad as what the Sith were. They were using the Force how they felt it should be used, so it was no different than the Sith. They were still bending the Force against its will, and that's why Qui-Gon never did that. He let the world guide him, and that's how Anakin tried to do it, but Anakin was also giving into the dark side as doing that. He needed someone like Qui-Gon to stay around and teach him the separation.
I was actually talking to someone, I said, you want to know something messed up about Anakin Skywalker, why he fell so hard? It's because he only had two people to trust at that point when he was at his lowest, and that was Palpatine and Obi-Wan.
He needed a father figure, not a brother figure. Not like he needed the master. He needed. It's not like the not he. He. How do I fucking say?
He needed a father figure role
instead of the master he wanted. He needed a master that he needed. Because
he needed
his power. Yeah. Regardless of what alignment of the Force, he would be dangerous had he not got injured.
Yeah.
the dark side, even with one hand, I'm sure if he learned lightning, he would have been proficient with just one hand. He would probably outmatch Sidious's two-hand.
Oh yeah.
And I think he would have unlocked red lightning faster, because red lightning is the most powerful form. Not even Palpatine can do it.
Who here would have loved it? And I know this is going to sound like blasphemy. If they put the Assault on the Jedi Temple that was in the video games in the movie.
No, we were gonna see. That's what I'm saying. In the final film, when Kylo Ren found like Vader's holocrons and all that in his temple, in one of the scenes that was gonna be there, he was gonna see the Jedi Temple recordings and see Anakin take out Master Syndraulic and a group of about 3 knights and 2 masters on his own.
That were hard. I found it funny. He's like, "We knew you'd betray the order," and he's like,
He took out the temple's instructor. So that tells you something. Oh, I'm playing as the First Order. Huh. I'll work with that for right now.
I do like, wasn't, like, Anakin created by, Sidious, though?
Well, no. Okay, Sidious and Plagueis were trying to... You know how he talked about creating life?
Yeah, for mini
Plagueis' experiments was trying to create a being purely out of the dark side. He almost succeeded, and the wills of the Force counteracted him by creating a being of their own, so the colliding energies resulted in the birth of Anakin, so that either way, whatever alignment of the Force, he would be extremely powerful. He would be the one for either side.
Yeah, so
but Palpatine was so arrogant, he believed himself to be the chosen one of the Sith.
Oh. But we can all tell Palpatine had a long-term thinking brain.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. He only adopted Anakin into his plans after he slayed his master.
Yeah, Anakin was like the backup plan, I believe.
No, Plagueis was fascinated with what he did. He wasn't gonna harm Anakin. His idea would have actually to have brought Anakin into the fold. But that would have disrupted the rule of 2 balance that Sidious actually held accordingly. He did train false apprentices or just used people. He didn't train like a full apprentice, so he was trying to bend the rule.
Oh, so even Sidious was trying to bend the rule too, like Vader did, to a degree.
No, he wasn't trying to train somebody. He was training distractions. He wasn't training a full-fledged Lord.
Yeah, he wasn't, you know, the rule 2, like Baines, he wasn't doing a full-fledged from your young...
Vader didn't. Vader, and I remember in the old EU, when it came to Starkiller, that's when Palpatine had to recorrect him, saying, look what would happen when we have more than one. And Vader didn't believe that. Vader believed that it could be done. It's just that he even admitted in his mind that Palpatine was a fool how he did it.
Yeah, I read the book of the Force Unleashed, and Vader really disagreed with Palpatine on a lot of things.
Yeah, Palpatine would never suspected the shift.
Yeah, I mean, the Force Unleashed book is a book I recommend getting. I mean, yeah, and it fleshed out the story a lot better than the game did, but the game is still awesome.
For some reason, like, why did the lower platformed ones, like PSP, PS2, Wii, they gave you all the expansions as part of the main campaign, where the main system ones made you buy them to expand the story. It didn't make no sense. It's like, you're being outshined by the lesser ones.
Maybe because people, they knew people paid more money to consoles than the handhelds. And digital download wasn't a thing yet until like the 3DS.
Now I'm playing Kylo Ren. Let's go, Kylo. Because you got Force Freeze. Freeze the bitch! Now yank him to you. Now do that move you did in the film. Literally, Frenzy is that move he does where he slices the computer, he slices people like that.
I haven't watched the 3 Jedi new films because I kind of stayed away from them on purpose, but I was...
Okay, I would say go into... You'll probably like Force Awakens out of them all, because at least you can say, okay, that's the closest one out of the new trilogy that feels like a Star Wars movie. It has echoes of the original 3.
I actually saw the first one, and I found it a popcorn movie.
I'll talk about the Force Awakens.
In The Force Awakens.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the move. Remember when he got mad when they said, "Sir, the droid escaped," and then he started slicing up the computer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a move in this one that's called Sith Tantrum. That's literally a move. Or no, and then yeah, he didn't show his face that much.
So one of the things I actually I remember that, and I remember it was like, oh, they're homaging to the Death Star, which is a thing sucking up a sun, which probably
no, but you know that planet that they hollowed out? A lot of people thought it was Hoth. Nope, that's the world where the lightsaber crystals would have been made. That's Ilum.
That's the one that's in the Old Republic game, right? The not the Old Republic, but Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the first one where you play Revan, right? Yeah,
you know the lightsaber, the world that produces lightsaber crystals.
Yep, he goes there to make a lightsaber.
That's Starkiller Base.
That also, even the Jedi were messed up even back then.
But you know, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's funny how I'm wondering how that beam was so fucking strong. I say what we will about Starkiller Base, that shit took out 5 planets opposed to 1. That was a weapon. That was a super weapon. That is a Sith super weapon. Imagine it. But I'm saying Revan had one too, but it was like a diamond, but it shot a laser.
So I'm like the Starforge.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's like, is that just the thing with the Sith that they just like fucking big lasers?
I think it is a Sith thing because we do gotta have Sith like their flashy powers.
Oh yeah, obviously.
One of the things, the reason why I keep telling you go YouTube the rescue mission thing is there's a line Revan says, and I think he has his purple lightsaber even in it. He says, "The Force existed long before you and I were here, and it will exist even after we die." It is neither good nor bad about the Force.
It's how you use it.
Yeah, and to prove a point.
And there's a Jedi. That's what I'm saying. Kyle Katarn had that view. He didn't think of saying it's not inherently good or bad. It's just like fire. If you can't control fire, it will destroy. But if used responsibly, like lightning, it can be used against the enemy effectively.
Exactly. If you don't know how to use fire, you'll burn your house down, or you can light it up.
Yeah, I'm using one of those little BB units to kill people.
That is horrible. BB was supposed to be this cute little R2-D2 replace. I can't believe they touched my droids. That actually made me mad. Someone told me that. I was like,
what do you mean?
What? They messed with C-3PO in the final Star Wars film.
No, they didn't. He did what everybody was considered he knew secrets that were programmed to him by Anakin, that if they, as an emergency, if they had to erase his memory so the enemy couldn't use that information, it would wipe his mind. No, he got his mind back. R2 had a file. R2 had a file. No. He had a backup memory from the Clone Wars. So at least C-3PO was still there. He just had no events of anything that happened after that point. R2 had. Yeah, but that's fine. At least you had Clone Wars C-3PO come back.
I know, but I'm just saying.
The final film, if you didn't have The Last Jedi, you would have probably enjoyed this. Here's the thing. This one,
was a mess.
A lot of people won't. A lot of people don't give The Rise of Skywalker the benefit of the doubt. That's just as much as a popcorn film as the Force Awakens. It's just that,
those lightsaber fights were awesome. I'm not gonna flack those. They pulled out those lightsabers. They were awesome. That's the one.
A lot of people are wondering, why aren't they moving like super flashy Jedi? This is not at the time where the Jedi were in their prime, so there's no really body instructing them how to do it. They're just making up their own moves as they go along.
Exactly. I mean, if Rey and Kylo had...
Kylo at least has formal training, but he's a berserker in that form. Now, he has more training as Ben, because when he got his lightsaber... In the final film, they gave him a moment where he used Anakin's saber, and he went in, fucking everybody up on his own.
I want to see the Lucas cut of that to see what it would look like. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's the one that's what they're gonna give us, and that expects to everybody will be like, fine, you give us that. But I'm like, almost at the end of the day, fans don't even know what they want, because if you try to appease them and you do something wrong, you're gonna get blamed. But if you do something against them, even if you here's the thing with Star Wars, it's one of two things. Fans are afraid of. No, fans are afraid of new things that's too new, which was in a way, The Last Jedi. But then if you want a rehash, you're gonna get criticized for also giving them a rehash. It's like we're giving you what you want. You didn't want it the new. Fine, we'll rehash something. Okay, make up your mind. A rehash or originality. You can't have both.
I prefer. Let me put this: originality, but you put the continuity we know in there correctly.
Yeah. They
Except,
were like, oh, why isn't Luke doing all this flashy Jedi stuff? His age won't allow him to.
No, he's like 60 some odd years, and even in real life,
He would only probably be able to if he did
powers.
Or not just that, even if he did use a lightsaber, he would try to end it quickly.
Mm-hmm. But as I've talked,
I'm using a flametrooper. I like
I
this.
don't think we're arguing much on Star Wars. I think we're just mainly arguing on the lore, really.
Yeah. It's like, it's debatable at the end of the day. Now that people are looking that, a lot of people are now looking at it like, oh wow, they kind of did give us the Legends continuity. They just, it still sucks though. But like, if I was the director, I would be like, I gave you Legends continuity. I gave you what you wanted. But
I think it was. I think
yeah.
it probably the problem all boils down to is the writers at the end of the day. That is what the main problem, which I think a lot of fans don't get, is it was the screenwriters' fault, the directors. Now I'm pretty sure most of the people who were working on the project wanted to put some real good Star Wars stuff in it.
Ray just killed me, that bitch.
I mean, there's a reason why Revenge of the Sith is the way it is, why it's awesome, is because someone took George Lucas and said, put your butt in the corner and give us, we're going to work as a team. You're not going to have full reign. And we got Revenge of the Sith.
Well, no, it was the lady that was interfering with it when they had their ideas of how to make it the way fans wanted it. She kept intervening, or she would fire people if they opposed her.
Too.
So basically, the bitch was abusing her power, and now that the CEO of Disney basically said,
Kennedy.
yeah,
I won't forget her name because people
he basically
the
CEO basically said this: all right, you might be the president, you have no control over the films or the shows.
Yeah, sit your butt in a corner.
But now she wants to retire and calling it sexism.
Well, I don't really care.
I'm like, let the bitch retire. Go ahead. I would say give it to
continuity out the window.
Give it to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, basically the apprentices of George Lucas.
Weren't they the ones who wanted to make an Old Republic film?
They're working on it now. And Jon Favreau, you know, he's happy. He's happy. Iron Man's assistant, right-hand man.
Oh my God, I loved.
He's the one. He was the one that made the first Iron Man movie. He basically started the MCU.
Yes, he knows how to handle that stuff good.
Now what they're trying to do now with the Old Republic, they want to set up the Old Republic in an MCU style, do the Jedi type stories, but set up the villain in the background and give his reveal later. Which I'm hoping if they do the first Sith Emperor, that would be great.
Are we talking Vishay? Or
Vishay, yes. Vishay,
okay.
But Vishay might die, but they could do it to where he returns with the Knights of the Eternal Empire.
They could do it so that he comes back as Revan having to fight his butt with the Exile. Who to this day is still never given a canon name, I don't think. She's still referred to as the Exile.
Yeah.
Which was really messed up too, what happened to her. Like, she basically got herself cut out completely from the Force. You know what I mean? Which is what happened to Luke in the movie, and that was actually paying attention to older Legend canon. And I was like, awesome! I heard of that, and I mean, a lot of people don't like that concept. I'm like, no, that's an actual thing in Star Wars. Did you not play the game?
Yeah, I know.
That was the reason why. Because I guess what was Luke was so hurt by the incident and lost so much faith, he purposely cut himself off.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if you lose a lot of your faith, you can lose your that happened to Starkiller because he flat out said it. That happened to Cal Kestis, the new Jedi from Jedi Fallen Order. The trauma from the Purge had damaged his connection to the Force. He was only able to use the bare bones of it.
That's why you're I loved when you fought that female Sith Inquisitor. She's like, "Oh, a Jedi. Are you from the Old Order?" You know what I mean? Ask him if he's from the the time before the purge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
She
great.
basically said, "What Jedi gave their life so that you may live?"
Yeah. And then that woman, I heard Vader shows up in it and you lose. Like you're
Oh
supposed
yeah, he
to.
beats you immediately. But the shit
Yeah.
that plays, what threw everyone off was that it plays Anakin's Dark Deeds theme from Revenge of the Sith when Vader shows up and he's chasing you.
Yes.
Like that where it
love-
goes, it's like where it goes, dun, like how do I say it? Like the theme that plays. No, that's the Empire. Well, that's his Vader.
Imperial March.
Yeah, but that's not the that's not the one that plays. It's like when Order 66 is going on, and then you hear the music all the way up to where he's slaughtering at Mustafar. That music.
Oh, I actually got asked a question about Mustafar. Someone was asked, "What's up with Anakin in his eyes?" I'm like, dude, Anakin was drowning in the dark side in that moment. Like that's why you got force corrupted really quick, just temporarily, practically. Because
he was when Padme showed up, that suppressed a lot of his dark side until he saw Obi-Wan.
And then he slips.
No,
and
if Obi-Wan had not showed up, if Anakin was to just explain his plan thoroughly to Padme, she probably would have been on board knowing what he was going to do. He was going to throw Palpatine under the bus of being a Sith Lord. He was going to kill Palpatine. That's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for Palpatine to show up on Mustafar and then didn't realize it was... Like, that was his whole setup from the get-go. He was going to use his newfound abilities, wait for Palpatine to be weakened, and murder him.
Which would have been a damn good thing, too.
So, in a way, they still fucked him up. By intervening.
Oh, yeah, the Jedi Order? Of course.
Or, but like, at least Yoda and Obi-Wan did.
Well, I think if it was Yoda sitting there, it just would have been way worse. It would have been so much worse.
Yeah, but Anakin probably would have... He would have knocked Anakin out, at least.
But
because at the request of Padme, I'm pretty sure they would not kill him because she would still want him to see her kids, and that might work him around.
Yeah, Yoda would probably use his knowledge, but then there's some shady shit Yoda possibly might do.
Yeah, but Padme would also still have her political power, so she would be like, look, if you guys don't want to be into any kind of... Like, she would have, for the time being, they would have to listen to her until, like, the order was cleared.
Because they were branded criminals and she could just throw them under the bus. That is true, I forgot about that part.
And another scenario popped up that if Anakin didn't join Palpatine, like if he listened to Mace, Palpatine would have still found a way to escape. I'm sure he would have found a way to get the fuck out of that situation. And he himself, I think, would have personally had to go to the temple and kill with the clones, but he would have to do it fast before, like, say, Mace and Anakin would get there, because if they jump him, it's a fucking wrap right there in the temple with him. But without Anakin or the presence of Vader, Order 66 probably would have only been half successful. A lot of Outer World Jedis would have been killed, but a lot would still have survived. They would have to have adopted guerrilla war tactics to fight the Empire, and then
that's what happened in... You noticed that in...
But think about it. If once the rebels show up, the Jedi would have a faithful army. They would have an army to help them. And so think about it. You're being led by the most powerful Jedi: Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Mace, and Anakin would have at least started training his children by that point. And his confrontation with Palpatine would most damn near come, because Palpatine will not avoid him forever. Palpatine would have to come out and face him.
And at which point, I wonder who Palpatine could pick as a new apprentice, Starkiller?
No, he would have to just go around training a bunch of Darkseid. He would have to break the rule of two and fully train Darksiders to hold, to at least, like Inquisitor likes, but he would have to power them, let them power up. He would have to show them what to do to defend himself. And I think I know where they would go. Yoda has knowledge of the planet Octu, and it's unknown to the Emperor. They would have probably went there for the rebels' base.
Yep.
They could have gathered enough forces at that point to still... And I think, yeah, Rex and Ahsoka definitely would have come out to join.
Rex. It's refreshing my mind.
His clone, the clone commando that Anakin trusted
The clone
thoroughly.
commando, okay, he's a
Yeah.
clone. I forget.
And guess what? He was at the Battle of Return of the Jedi. He was there on Endor.
I remember the Endor Spire.
No. Yeah, I like that retcon. That one old guy that looks like Rex. They just said, yeah, that's Rex, and they fit it in so well. I was like, you know what? It's Rex. Fuck it, Rex was there. And then Rex, before he dies of old age, at one point he acknowledges it, saying that, yeah, I was there. I fought in the battle of the, the battle of the Endor Moon. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna let Rex get that glory. I will get everybody. Let Rex have that one.
Would anybody like to have seen Minx?
Minx.
He had the X-Wing series.
Shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Actually, it's been a
Minx.
while. Yeah. Now, okay, now
He
I'm about.
was Luke's friend.
I give you one thing. A lot of people, yes, they don't like the Rise of Skywalker, but I liked that you got Wedge Antilles, the original guy, to come back for the X-Wing.
That's
He
what
says,
I'm talking about.
yeah, Wedge Antilles. Yeah, and you know that's Ewan McGregor's uncle.
I didn't know that.
Yup,
I was referring to Wedge Antilles was
Well, I'm saying, like in real life, the guy that plays Wedge, he's Ewan McGregor's uncle, and Ewan McGregor played Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, yeah, your uncle was my master, in effect of a lot of things. But Obi-Wan is one of the youngest Jedi Masters too, because he progressed very quickly after Qui-Gon's death. He was a knight. He was a knight in Episode 2. Then he, by the Clone Wars, through the Clone Wars, he became a full-fledged master, and he earned the council thing because he showed wisdom for his age.
Yeah, he was. One of the things I liked about Obi-Wan in the prequels is he was very perceptive.
Yeah. Shit, it's Count
I'm
Dooku.
pretty sure he knew Anakin was gonna book if Anakin had told him about his mother's dreams.
Yeah.
And that's always one thing that bugged me is, like, I understood you sent him away for, what was it? Oh god, what? To investigate Dooku, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Anakin had gotten to talk to Obi-Wan about that stuff, it could have gone a lot better.
That's the thing. Obi-Wan was surprised that Anakin wouldn't go to him because Obi-Wan would not have said anything to anyone about his apprentice. He loved him that much as his brother. I doubt he would have snitched on him either. He would have.
No, he would have been like.
He would have probably helped him out.
He's like, I can help Force search you, and he probably could have also prevented him from massacring all the Sand People.
And the kicker is, Ki-Adi-Mundi, you know that guy with the big head that's long?
Yeah.
Even he's married, and it's in his species to marry. He can't go again, and they respected that. So I think if they would have discovered that, Obi-Wan would have vouched for him. Yoda.
I think Obi-Wan knew. Obi-Wan just didn't say anything.
At the end of the day, Yoda probably would have seen things a little different. You know, he would have been like, okay, I'll bend the rules for this.
And I would actually give writers credit if they did that. If they found out during the Clone War time when Anakin's whooping ass and conquering places, because then he's earned enough rep to oh, you got medals, we'll let it slide. The marriage thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't really get. You know what I mean? No offense, but I'm just like, it was funny. I was like, I'm always just, when I watch episode 2, like, I know Obi-Wan knew the whole time they were married after episode 2. He had to have known.
He had implications, but he just didn't think to go through. The war was, he admitted the war was keeping his mind busy on that front.
But even if it did happen, he probably would have been like, cool, dude. Can I be your best man? Have a beer?
He probably would have.
Some broskies?
That's the thing. There's a lot of things that could have prevented the fall of Anakin Skywalker, and fucking logic. Yeah, logic could have just prevented that.
And
and why am I telling them this? I'm seriously, like, why would I have to tell them how to do their job?
Why are we telling them how to do their job?
Yeah, why would we have to tell the Jedi to do their job? If I was the head of the council, I would have been like, look, Skywalker, I know you're married. You're the chosen one. We're going to teach you in all aspects. I would have just, I would have to give him everything. I would give him everything. It would prevent the problem.
I loved the one thing I loved about the second part I loved about the video game the 1v1 against Anakin Skywalker, because they put in all the dialogue from the film that wasn't in it. You know what I mean? That you heard them speak during the fight. And I love the one scene is like how you can hear Obi-Wan getting angry during that. He's like, Anakin Skywalker's dead. You killed him.
Oh yeah.
That was, to me, was the one line. I was like, oh, I've watched the movie. If he had said that, that hurts. And even the one part where it's like, I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. I was like, oh man, because they didn't want to fight each other. None of them did.
But you even saw that Anakin was trying hard to fight Obi-Wan, but something about him was straining him not to do so. To not just like go in.
Just as much as Obi-Wan, because when you really think about Obi-Wan, they didn't have to fight that long. That's one of the longest Jedi duels I think there is in films,
if not the longest.
And I wonder how long in like lore